Thanks very much. Now, Victoria
You
Coates
bet.
is a national security expert and joins me now. Gillian, it seems the United States had a role in the killing of this cartel leader. Is the Mexican government cooperating with us?
Well, good to be with you, Stuart. Certainly, it seems like they're starting to. And I think this is the very blunt message that President Trump sent from day one when he came back into office, that the situation with Mexico and the United States had to change. And what Gillian was just reporting, it is so shocking that given the reality of these cartels, what the Biden administration did, leaving our southern border open for 4 years and letting heaven knows what creep across it. So President Trump is willing to take this strong action. Of course, we have to be mindful of the security of American citizens stranded in Mexico. There are disturbing reports of some airlines trying to gouge them to get them out. I hope that all of our elected officials work together to make sure those Americans get home safely.
Next one, Victoria. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, he warns that Iran is, quote, 1 week away from bomb-making material. I'm not sure what that means, Victoria, but should President Trump just continue to talk with Iran, or is it time to take military action?
No, I don't think we have an infinite timeline here, Stuart, and I don't care if they're 1 week or 1 month away. The fact of the matter is they've been pursuing a nuclear weapon for over 20 years, and everybody knows it. And so unless we can get the kind of, quote, meaningful deal President Trump has outlined, which is verifiable, which dismantles their program, if he can get to that diplomatically, God bless him, I hope it's possible. But if it's not, look what he's done. And it has manifested in the Middle East. The Gerald R. Ford is in Crete right now, in the Eastern Mediterranean being resupplied. It'll be in theater tonight. So he has everything he needs to enforce this. It is on the Iranians to decide they want a better future for their people.
Victoria, we've been running video on the left-hand side of the screen of protests that have kicked up again in major Iranian cities. I put it to you that if the authorities, the Revolutionary Guard, for example, shoots any of them, that will trigger an automatic and fast response from the president. Is that right?
I think it probably will. And that's because these problems aren't solvable. For your audience, Stuart, here's some metrics. The stock market in Tehran has lost 15% over the last 5 weeks. You can't do that every 5 weeks and survive. Gold has increased 33%. That's a huge vector between any kind of confidence in their economy and desiring hard assets as a place to park your money. So they can't fix that. It's their diplomacy is their only hope. If they go after their people again, heaven help them.
Yeah. One more for you. Secretary of State Rubio, he's expected to meet with Benjamin Netanyahu very soon. Is Rubio going to Israel to coordinate an attack on Iran?
Well, it's certainly possible. I mean, the trip slid from mid this week to Saturday. Now, reports are it will be Monday. I don't know that it's necessary. The coordination between the president and the prime minister is unprecedented. The number of times they've met, 8 in the first 14 months of the Trump administration, or 11 months rather. You know, so we have very close coordination. Always good to see the secretary in Israel or his Israeli counterpart here in D.C. But it's not necessary to carry out this kind of operation. That coordination actually goes on at CENTCOM.
Victoria Coates, always a pleasure. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it, always.